Here, what is going on, everyone? The Biffs are back.
Girl.
I'm done with you. Well,
Hey y'all.
hey, welcome back to another episode of From My Experience podcast. I'm your host Rob, and that is Biff. Um, I'm about to call her BTI Biff because she always breaking the internet with her posts.
Oh
Go
gosh.
follow the Black Boma on um,
Instagram.
Instagram, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Also, look for the link for our group me group, and then click on Biff's profile picture. Um, fam, why is y'all still? Yo, I'm getting a lot of heat. Why? Okay, so I went to a HBCU. I went to Claflin, and right now we have this trending thing called Claflin Hurt or Claflin Hurts on Facebook. We're hashtagging memories. Some people are being messy by naming people and being very specific. And me, I'm just
Mm-hmm.
being vague. Actually, a lot of my stuff is coming from personal experience. Like I'm really actually joking on myself. And I'm getting more attention than I ever get. I could sell a $250,000 house and be the first black man to do something. I get 2 likes. I start posting some mess or something about a relationship, 3,000 likes. I don't get it. I really don't. It's like
you know, it's like a drama in sex sells. Somebody would rather see you be messy and petty than see you, succeed or happy. I can't get anything out of you being happy.
yeah, that's trash. That's not true though, because I see other people post their success stories and stuff and get
I'm not saying
5,000
you
likes.
can't post it, but I'm just saying most of the time, okay, that person gets 500 likes on a success story, but let them post a story about how their ex is a bitch and they trifling and they ain't shit. I bet you that get a 1,500 likes.
Yeah, Biff, why did you
No.
post this Zoom challenge on your?
Because it's funny.
Yo, okay, so this. How do you feel about all these challenges?
And it could be fun, but sometimes it get a little annoying.
Do you participate in the challenges?
It depends on what the challenge is. If I do participate, it's like I don't record it and put it on social media. Like it'll be just with friends. Or if I do, it's like a Snapchat story, something that's not up like
Yeah.
forever, or something like that. Some of them are cute. Some of them I think are a bit over the top, like that Tide Pod shit.
Yeah, that wasn't a challenge. That was just stupid.
Yeah, that whole thing or that shit to where you can see if you can make yourself pass out.
I used to do that for fun.
You
It was different when I was growing up. I don't know if they did it the same way. You had to like you had to lean against. You had to never mind because some idiot might do it.
Yeah, Beth. I was like, please don't give directions on how to do that. But then I
Yeah.
think like the like some challenges are fun, like the little shiggy dance challenges. I think those are cute because a lot of
Allegedly,
people
Drake
doing it with
gave
like,
him 250 grand for that.
I mean, that would be cute because he made like 11 times more than that, but that's okay.
Question for you on that. And I was in I saw this in the group me group, and it was like, how do you feel about? Do you think artists? Did we talk about this on the last podcast?
What? No,
Artists or people who do that the challenge stuff to try to monetize it.
no. But
Yeah,
yeah, I've heard of that. Yeah, try to monetize it, but it's kind of hard because
you can't.
yeah, how do you monetize something that's not really yours per se?
Right.
It's like you did a remix. Like Shiggy can't go and trademark in my feelings, but maybe he could perhaps. I don't even think you could trademark a dance.
Right.
So
I don't know.
what would you even trademark, or how would you even monetize that? Like
Right. That's
I
the
don't
other
know.
thing.
Would you just do it to get the clout, and then is what you build off of the clout from the challenge? So now it's like
Right.
everybody knows Shiggy, so now Shiggy can get bookings and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. But they said like before that Drake thing, he had like 1 million followers. Now he's like at 1.5 million or something like that.
Yeah.
Um
I don't know. I mean, it's not a bad idea, but now it's like everybody has some type of challenge. It's a challenge with everything. Biff, what are you doing?
Sorry, I had to.
Sounds like you was beating something up there for a minute.
Listen. All right, so I had to low key shade somebody, but not really shade them. I put Claflin hurt quotation marks. Rob, you know you're like a brother to me, and I said I had more sisters than all the sororities combined, and a bunch of
Hmm.
girls are laughing. Right? One girl commented, "But when someone was interested in you," and put an emoji. You know what I replied? Hashtag
What?
Claflin hurt.
Oh,
I'm talking about you. Not you, Bill, but her. It's funny because that also applies to her. Like, oh, you've been there too, huh?
oh,
Oh God, not you, Biff.
as
What?
Claflin turns.
Bro, listen. And people getting mad. People talking about GDI is trying to talk about the Greeks and y'all better be prepared for. I'm like, y'all need to relax. Relax. I'm about to put Claflin hurt. Y'all still getting upset over stuff that happened 10 years ago? Cause yeah, some of y'all got whole families and lives. Okay. Whew. Anywho, um, so I'm gonna talk about something I posted in the group. Well, we're gonna talk about it, and I wanna get y'all thoughts. So comment, and it's funny. So basically, there's this pro gamer who has a really beautiful, well, had a really beautiful girlfriend or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and they were together apparently for 3 years, according to the article. He is a pro gamer. I said that, but for those of you who don't know, so pro gamers they participate, and pro gamer stands for professional video gamers. So typically, a professional video gamer spends a good bit of time streaming, which means they basically show live gameplay on a streaming service, whether it be YouTube, Twitch, Mixer, or something like that, and people watch them play. They also participate in tournaments. Now, he was with her for 3 years, and they broke up because he wants to direct all of his energy on winning a Call of Duty championship. Call of Duty is a shooting game series. So I didn't watch his rant or anything, so I don't know the context because it said it's a 10-minute speed rant. 10 minutes is a long ass time to be talking about something. I don't know
Yes.
why they put speed up there,
I was about
but
to say, and then they put it speed, so I can just imagine.
so I mean, one of the quotes says he praised her as an awesome girl who's smart and talented, but says they're just not on the same page anymore. I got to do what's right for me. Now, she took a job in Mexico where she can focus on her career as a model and an actress. Um, so a lot of people were kind of like, let's read some of the comments here. Somebody put MOB money over, which is crass. Um, Alex said the dude's a dumbass. Uh, Mike, shout out to Project Justice, said good for him. Women are a dime a dozen. Reaching your dreams is once in a lifetime opportunity. How many men have lost their ways chasing pussy all the time? The number can't even be counted anymore. How many of you guys reach your dreams? Ask yourself that before judging him, because this female is physically hot. CV said, shout out to CV from We Hear Man podcast. He
Let
said,
me read some. What's a finance woman when you're not happy with your own self? True. Smart move. She looks good, but beautiful women are everywhere. And I said it just sounded like an excuse. He probably was tired of her ass, and this was the perfect time to boot her. That's what it is. Cause I don't. There's no way. I watch way too many streamers that are in like committed, wonderful working relationships. When you in love, you'll make it work. When you tired of a motherfucker, you know you tired of a motherfucker. If you're trying to find the easy way out, cause you know what I'm saying, it's security. It's a security blanket. If you're trying to find the easy way out, you're gonna look for the first thing to get rid of somebody. You know what? If you first met when you first met me, you know I was in this video game shit. Now what's the
yep.
problem? Then you can
Now,
step.
somebody said she asked him to quit playing video games, the thing that makes millions of dollars, the thing he makes millions of dollars doing and what initially attracted her to him. I applaud that man. I didn't watch the video now, so maybe if she did that, that's different. Um, I'll put it to you like this. I honestly don't think there's a right or wrong because y'all know there's three sides to a story. She has a
Mm-hmm.
story, he has a story, and somewhere in the middle there's the truth.
Yeah, I kind of feel like her story probably gonna be like he consumed himself with this video games.
Which I mean, now
Like,
that's
cause I'm pretty sure when she met him, he wasn't as big, and as per usual, and you gain popularity and fandom, it requires you to work more because now you've become a content curator. So now you have to bring out content because that's now what paying your bills. Especially if you're one of those 24 hours at home streamers. Like this is your job.
mm-hmm.
Like it's so many. You have to put in hours per day. Like one of my favorite streamers, he takes maybe 2 days off a week. Other than that, he's like streaming every night or he's putting videos up every day on like YouTube. Something's being released. Like it's constant. So I think probably when she met him, he probably had more time for her. And as time progressed and his career progressed and he became more popular, it was less time for her, more
Right.
times for game. And it sounds like it's probably just you couldn't find a balance. And then at the end, like I said, I'm getting tired of you, so I'm gonna just find an easy way to boot you out. And now, since you
Mm.
can't stand what I love, I'm not gonna stop what I love for you. So you gotta go. You gotta step.
Yeah. I now that I can agree with, but so now here's the thing, and I'm gonna play devil's advocate here. So from his perspective and the dream chasing perspective, okay, but then you have to look at it. What do you really want in life? Like if you had to choose between the person, because obviously there was love there. Y'all was together for 3 years,
Yeah.
so you got someone who loves you. You know what I'm saying? What matters more? What do you want more? So once you win this championship, then what? Because people are saying, "Oh, women are a dime a dozen." Yeah, they are, but they're not quality women.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yes, I can go out in the streets and get a new girl every single day, but
It
it's not
doesn't mean it's worth it.
exactly. Um, so
But then I want to bring up also what Antoine said. He said at 23 he has a net worth of 800,000. He earns about 100,000 in YouTube revenue a year. He has sponsorships and has earned another 60,000 per year in tournament wins. I don't know much about esports, but I assume it's a growing field, not a shrinking one. If he wishes to expand his earning potential, he probably needs to do all well in tournaments and probably factor that into his decision. Everyone looks down on the decision because it was video games, but replace that with any sport. Let's say Harden broke up with Khloe Kardashian before the playoffs. Will we view them the same? So I'm guessing some people are probably calling him the bad guy because he's taking the game over the girlfriend. But for me, I'm definitely team gamer. This is,
really, Biff?
uh, yeah, this is his life. This is what
Yeah,
provides his lifestyle. Like I'm
yeah.
not gonna tell you quit working for the name of love because love don't pay bills. Let's be realistic here.
He gonna
Love
have
is
to
not.
find if
He
he
gonna
wants a
define.
relationship. He got to find somebody because like that gaming is like it's
It's
like I
like being
mean
a celebrity. It requires a lot of you.
yeah, I mean you're basically an athlete. Like it's really that demand. Like people may laugh and think, excuse me, ooh my chest, ooh, hold on, ooh, I don't know what was stuck in there. Like you have to dedicate a lot of time, effort, and energy. And I understand why it's frustrating because I went through this in a relationship because I would be upstairs playing the game and I would play for like 2 or 3 hours and she would be mad because she'd be like, "Oh, that's time you could be spending with me." And we used to play the
Yeah.
game together, but she used to frustrate the fuck out of me, so I quit playing with her because she wouldn't listen. You know, you be trying to be serious and like win, and then they want to
Yeah.
fuck around and be
When
funny.
you
It's like,
co-op, yeah.
yeah,
Hi,
it's
watch
like
me shoot you.
no, you want to fuck around? Let's go on multiplayer where I don't really care that much. Not when
Yeah.
I'm trying to beat the game so I can get to the next one.
Yeah.
So I went through that, but you gotta have patience because like some people when they game, like you know, if you in the zone, obviously I don't want you sitting there rubbing my back saying, "Yeah, baby," like nah, I need you to fall back, let me handle my business. Cause, and then the other thing is, which y'all have to consider too, as a gamer, if you're doing tournaments, they practice. Like they set up private matches on those maps and they like practice and go through routines and schemes and shit. So he probably had to spend a lot. I mean, he probably treated it like a 9 to 5. He's probably treating it like a 9 to 5 actually. So You're sitting at home. You're probably not washing. I'm just kidding, but yeah, I mean, I get it. That's just crazy though. That's crazy. I'm probably gonna watch the video, but I'm not that much of a journalist yet, so I didn't really care to watch it. But now I'm a bit more intrigued now, so I think I'm gonna watch it. But Biff,
I
you
get it, but I mean that right now he's young. He's 23.
no, he's not
Yeah.
23.
Oh wait, well I
He's
mean he's
20.
young.
Well, that's what Antoine said, but he's 27. Wait,
Well,
no,
27.
she's 27.
So she was dating down. This sounds kind of And they was together for 3 years, and he's 21.
Wait, Sensor said he broke up with a 27-year-old. I don't know how old he said he's 23. Maybe he's a little older.
I hope so, because that means she's a damn predator, and that's what the fuck she get.
Wait, how old is he? Wait a minute. 23. So he was 20, she was 24. She's not a predator. Don't do that, Biff.
No, I'm saying I'm
Biff,
glad
you see
he's
her
older.
cheeks though?
What cheeks?
Oh, you didn't click on the article. Click on that article. Might change your perspective a little bit.
You know how I feel about. Never mind.
She was bad. But, yeah. Your passion. I mean, Biff, you gotta consider those features for the Caucasian persuasion.
I mean, it says she Mexican. She like that European
the Latina,
Mexican.
excuse me. Or Mexicano. Alright, I gotta get off this that thing. Anywho.
Okay, yeah. She's very beautiful, but I mean, what the fuck? At the end of the day, like I said, love ain't gonna pay no bills.
I don't know. You put up with me for 3 years. I might have to keep you. I don't know. But if you ask me to quit, that's different. Don't ask me to quit what I'm passionate about, especially if I was doing it before I met you, like you said.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
But,
like you can't.
But if I ask you to adjust or change for the sake of us in our relationship, I would want you to fight for us too, or at least consider it. I'm not saying that he didn't.
I mean, I get that, but I'm just saying, like, okay.
Because you know what? Somebody got to give something up. Unless y'all doing the same thing, somebody got to give something up.
Yeah, okay, but do you make the star, the person that's rising towards their fame, do you cap them off in the name of love, or do you take the back step? She was the meteorologist. Yeah, he's the one rising. So, I mean, she could kind of find a job anywhere.
So she need
and she was
I don't
beautiful.
know. Them people get on them news stations don't leave, bruh.
But that's what I'm saying. She already had a job. It's not like she was just coming fresh out of college and she didn't have no job.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They're making it seem like she was a broke girl or something. She wasn't no broke girl. But it's just, if he's the one rising to the top, if he's the one that can constantly bring in a higher percentage of money every year and it keeps going up, of course I'm going to be the one to put into the jackpot that's making us more money. Why would I hinder that?
Well, and here's the other thing though. You know, the purpose of the relationship is to be with the other person. So if something is getting in the way of that, I think it's a bit of more of a conflict. If, hey, this thing can add this to our relationship, but it's also going to take this away. You have to weigh what's more important.
Yeah, but then that goes into that talking about it too. That's open communication. I've started noticing, saying you're less time away from me, or you're picking up more people. You know what I'm saying, on your sites. It's more traffic moving. You know what I'm saying. I'm gonna start seeing you less. Are you prepared for that? Or, if I'm picking up more jobs and sponsorships, and they want me to do this and do that, and I'm letting you know that I don't have the time. I won't have as much time. And you sit there in my face and you say yes, but inside you, like, you don't want that. That's the time to speak up and say something.
But I think this is part of the problem too, not to cut you off. I think part of the problem is if you haven't been through it, you think you can handle it because you love that person so much. But then when it starts happening, it's like, oh shit. Like you're in shock because like, you were serious. Like, wait, I don't like things change. And I think I think your love for that person has to outweigh the situation because I mean it's gonna happen even if it's not someone shooting to a superstardom. Like if your wife or your husband gets a promotion, or because I mean that happened in my family. Not to put all their business out there, but I have family that lives in Atlanta. My uncle got an offer, and they moved to the DC area for a minute. I think 3 or 4 years. Then they came back. You know what I'm saying? But she was with it. They were married, you know what I'm saying, everything like that, and they were with it. You know, like that's the kind of person I need to be with. Like I need you to not be afraid to like make these moves out here in these streets.
Yeah. See, I mean, it's just kind of what will you deal with and what you can't deal with. I think it's not. I don't know. Maybe she's trying to settle down and do that, and he just wasn't with that either. And or you can meet the right person. It could just be the wrong time. That happens.
Yeah, I met a lot of people. What? Say that
Yeah.
again?
You can meet the right person just at the wrong time.
Shut
Or
up.
it can be the wrong time and be the right person.
That's trash.
No, I mean that's true. I've met some wonderful people, but I've met them on the tail end of some hurt shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be around that. Or you can help them heal, but then it's like, well, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Meet the right people at the wrong time.
Hmm.
Or I like to say I met the wrong people at the right time. Shit don't make no
I,
sense.
I'd
No,
rather
you're.
feel a
I
little
feel
happy
you.
about it.
I kind of did that. I've done that with a few women, um, and some friends. Just bad time, man. Yeah, timing can fuck stuff up. But
Yeah,
that's where.
especially if
Go ahead, Biff.
I mean, especially if you're not on the same page as a person. Like all that
Yeah.
needs to be said, like in the beginning, what you expect, and that constantly needs to be spoken. Even if you guys got to sit down and have like a monthly date meeting, like what changed this month or what do we expect? Like sit down and talk to your partner. Like a lot of people lack communication. At the end of the day, the biggest issue is communication. I didn't know you felt that way because you didn't say nothing. Or why would you do that? Because I felt that way. Well, I had no idea. Why? Because you didn't say nothing. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So it's
You,
just speak up when you can. But like I said, it's not always, everything's not always a fairy tale. Sometimes you're just not meant to be with a person. You can love them, you're just not meant to be with them. And if it's just a regular, irreconcilable differences, we just going on, let bygones be bygones and leave it at that. Sometimes people just try to make it bigger than what it is. Like I read
yeah.
through a little bit of the article, they said in the 10-minute video the whole time he praised his girlfriend. So if you're looking for tea and trash and all that shit, you're not gonna get it.
Right. So there wasn't any bad blood. It was just like I
It
mean,
just didn't work
it
out.
just didn't
Yeah,
work
sometimes
out,
you
and that
just
happens.
yeah.
You know, you can grow in two different directions, which was funny.
Mhm.
And I'm glad you said that because mad people seem like so mad at the guy, and I'm like, okay, did
Yeah.
y'all read it? Like
Yeah, like he's not
he
going
made.
off. He ain't said a bad word about her. Like,
And here's the thing: they're just saying that because it's like we said earlier, it's gaming. But what if he was a marketing director and asked him to move to Canada for
right,
a 30% pay increase? You know what I'm saying, or anything like that. Like people,
right.
you gotta take the situation for what it
Or they
is.
was they was all the draws was all wearing 50 Shades of Grey when Christian Grey was telling her what she was gonna do and hiring, firing her, and oh, I wish I had a man tell me what to do, or I wish I had a man that did this for me, and you know, okay. And then when Christian tried to let somebody go, he was like, he had contracts with his subs. When he was done, he would let them go. They ain't had no problem with that. They ain't said no. What about her well being or how does It ain't no
Mm-hmm.
different. He let her go, but again, like you said, because he played video games, because it's not football, or because he's not some high end executive. Oh, it's a big deal. Why would you do that? You're trashy. It's nothing but a video game. Well, that's that man's life. That's how he lives. That's his passion. So
Yep.
I'm gonna defend him to the max because that's what he loves to do. So anybody that's doing their dream and doing it, what I'm saying? There's been no incidences. He's not nasty. He's not like. Nope, I'm going. I'm team him. I'm team pursue your dream. If the right person's with you, they will help you pursue your dream, or they'll guide you along and do whatever they need to do, or stand aside if need be.
Yeah,
But I
Biff.
guess she's standing to the side. So
Yeah,
sometimes
Biff.
you just gotta adult and realize, what I'm saying, the world ain't out to get you, or the world ain't always bad. Yeah, that shit suck, but sometimes it is what it is.
Yes. So, moral of the story to you cretins out there listening: real life situations require you to deal with it in a real life way. So, understand that sometimes you're gonna be put in a position where you're gonna have to choose between who you love and what you love. Because sometimes there is no compromise. Sometimes you can't have both. And like Biff said, sometimes the timing just may dictate that you can't. So,
Mhm.
but the thing is this, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to be nasty about it. You want to be respectful because the timing is going to change. Time is going to pass.
Mhm.
So once that time passes, that person is going to remember how you treated them. You know what I'm saying? Your
Yeah.
character is going to come out. And, you know, so, I don't know. Like,
I'm just saying, just be careful. There's no reason to burn bridges where it's not necessary to burn bridges. You can't be mad at a person pursuing their dreams, their goals, their ambitions. Like, you cannot be mad at a person. I still don't get people. You're that selfish of a person to be mad at somebody pursuing what they love.
mm-hmm.
I don't. You don't do that. And like you said, you can always leave on a good foot because, like you said, you never know. I might not have been good for you. You know what I'm saying right now, but who knows? 5 years down the line when we reconnect again, we can pick up where that spark was again. You know.
Yep.
Or even if you move on, you can say, "Listen, I had a piece of that." You know what I'm saying? I had a piece of help building who that person is. Like I get satisfaction out of that. But people are so selfish nowadays. They want you all for self,
Yeah.
but they want you to do everything, but they want you to do it like on the side. So I want you to make millions, but do it when I tell you because I want all your attention. Like it don't work like that.
It don't work, yo. Like,
You can't want all these amenities, all this fab life and living big and this, that, and the fourth, but then don't expect your mate not to work if that's how the money coming in. Just like these
exactly.
celebrities, they got all these nice cars, these big houses, and all this stuff. But like they said, they barely get time to enjoy it because they always on the road. Now you're trying to fund your lifestyle.
Yep.
I can't be mad. I can't be like, yo, you funded my lifestyle. I can't be like, yo, I need you to start working, but I still want my lifestyle. Like you said, it's give and take. What are you willing to give? What are you willing to take?
And you can't measure someone's ambition. Like, I know there's a lot of people who probably say, and this is funny because I used to be one of these people. I'm curious now. I see a lot of celebrities. I mean, who was it? Oh, it wasn't Denzel. Shoot, I gotta find out who it was. But there was a celebrity who, I mean, they are well off. I mean, they don't need to do nothing else. Oh, hold on, I gotta find it because now I'm gonna be pissed. Nope. Was it The Rock? It might have been The Rock. Nope, wasn't
No,
Chadwick.
I don't think it was The Rock.
He interviewed The Rock and Denzel. Maybe it was Denzel. Like, I forgot who it was. I think it might have been Denzel. But he interviewed him and he was just talking to him. I was like, why? He was like, man, you've done this, you've done that. Like, why are you still? And he was like, he says it's exciting and I'm always looking for the next challenge. And Denzel, how old is Denzel? Y'all don't beat me up.
He just had a birthday. 70,
What? He is not 70, Biff.
69? I don't know. He just had a
He the
birthday.
freaky age? He's
He
63,
might be.
according
Oh,
to something I'm
that's
looking at.
it?
Yeah, he's still young. But I'm like, bruh, I can't front. I mean, I love podcasting for sure. I love video gaming for sure. I'm still learning how to DJ. I don't know where my passion lies with DJing. It's there, but it's not there. I guess when I'm frustrated and upset, I don't really pour into it. But
Yeah.
I would love to be that passionate about something at that age and still actively pursuing it and doing it. Like, that gives you something to live for. Especially
Yeah.
once I basically reach what a majority of us would have considered the pinnacle. Like, Denzel, what there's nothing left for you to do. In my eyes, like, I'm proud of you. Like, you have set the
The
golden
standard. Yeah.
right, the golden standard for black male actors. Like, there's very few who can say they've done that. You've done action movies, you've done love films, like you've done it, you've done everything. So that's just an amazing thing. I went off on a tangent, forgot what the fuck we was talking about. Oh, yeah, you can't measure someone's ambition. So that's something you have to really love that person, and like Biff said, supporting a lifestyle. That's where I was going, because I know where some people probably come from is, well, we have enough money, we good. You don't have to work that hard anymore, or you don't have to do this anymore. Like, look how much money we have. Look at what we have. We're good. Nah, that's not. I don't wake up in the morning comfortable. Those people are
Yeah.
uncomfortable. Like The Rock. The Rock was the highest paid actor in Forbes history recently. That dude went
Mhm.
from trying to be a professional athlete, and he said, I forgot, he said he had $2 and some change in his pocket when he got cut from the Canadian football team, and his dad came and got him. Got into wrestling. I forgot, he named his company after it, however much money it was. Um, Check out those Grey Goose off script little interviews, Jamie Foxx interviewing people. And now I'm actually like, I love The Rock. He's made some great movies. He was a great wrestler. And
Yeah.
I'm watching Ballers on Hulu. Like, I added freaking HBO to my Hulu account just so I could watch it, because the series is so good. I binge watched the first 2 seasons in 2 days. So it's really good. But that ambition, man, like, you can't, when you see someone's ambition and you see that they're passionate about something, you might want to get out the way.
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
or find what you passionate about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Then you can maybe find like a middle ground somewhere in that once you find your passion.
Exactly. You got, because y'all have that understanding. Oh, she's passionate about, baking cakes or exercising or building websites, whatever it is she does. He's passionate about that. So you understand. You know what I'm saying? When you
Yeah,
ain't
like I have a my scamp brother. C shout out to C Gaming, C Dance Gaming, Anime Black. Those are my scamp brothers. I love them to death. His girlfriend, I've never met her, but from some of his posts, she is the sweetest. So he's actually streaming and YouTubing. He's just starting up, and she's actually like she does like digital work. So
mm-hmm.
she does his editing. She does like his posts and stuff, like the little pictures and the little stills. She does like all that. So it's just like, okay, he's on the front line and she's in the background running the show. And it just goes to show like, hey, they've been together for some years. So you know what I'm saying? That's like a perfect couple right there.
Mm.
She's not necessarily a streamer the same as him, but she's helping him. So therefore, I don't feel like you're wasting my time because I'm not sitting here waiting on you to finish the game. Now I'm sitting here waiting on you to finish it because I don't want your attention, but because I have to edit it and get it out.
Mm.
And now I know that since you get paid when I put the video out, that's how I get paid. I'm about to put the video out. So you know what I'm saying? It's like you're paying yourself twice over.
Right.
So instead of having to pay somebody else for editing, I can pay my girlfriend. I just put money in her pocket. So I mean, it can work out. You just got to find somebody that's your perfect complement. You typing hard as hell.
Shut up. I got a sensitive mic. Now I'm trying to draw up a conversation because someone commented on my Rob, you're more like a brother to me. And shout out to Rashad, my frat brother. Yo, um, he said, Rashad Jackson, that is. Ladies, y'all might know him as the bearded gentleman that y'all were gushing
Oh
over.
God,
That
come on.
he listen. My brother was hot. Don't do that. Pause. Um, he might still be. Pause. Um, he said that's an insult. I wouldn't like that. So I say, why you say that? Let's see what he says. You're like a sister to me. You're like a brother to me. Biff, how you feel about that? I know you've heard that before.
I don't like that shit. You just better tell me I ain't feeling you on that line, on that tip.
Why you
Unless
don't
it really
wait,
is.
wait, wait.
Unless, nah, bro, that is disrespectful as fuck. Like, don't tell me you like a brother to me. Bitch, you better, I mean, you like a sister to me. Bitch, you just better say I'm not interested in you.
Nah, Biff, you said it right. You like a brother to a lot of people. Um,
I really am. No, seriously.
I
I
know.
really am like one of the niggas. But,
Niggas come over to your house. Let me wear them Let me wear them J's, yo. Shit.
but no, it's just like, no, don't do that. I do feel like that's a little bit more disrespectful. Instead of just saying straight up, hey, no, I'm not interested. Don't tap me on my motherfucking shoulder and be like, oh, no, you just like a sister. Bitch, I want to hang around you. You just told me you don't like me. The fuck I need to sit in your face for? Oh, no, he's like a brother. No, the fuck he's not.
Oh my god.
The only time I can see something like that is if you really like, say I knew you, and well, we met when I was in college, and it was just strictly the whole time, like really platonic. I met your mom. Oh, this is my sister. You know what I'm saying? Everybody see us like, oh, where's your brother Rob? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden, I try you like, oh, Rob, I think I got feelings for you or some shit like that, and you like, oh no, I really look at you like a sister. Okay, that type of shit I get. Because
Okay.
you sometimes you really do look at people like family, like, whoa, I didn't know you felt that way. Because I honestly and truly look at you like my brother. Like, it's
Right.
a few guys that be like, that's my brother. Like, I will not whatsoever, no blood, no nothing, but I will not look at them no other way.
Yeah, I feel you. It's
No, so don't try me with that. You like a motherfucking sister, bitch. You don't even know me to tell me I'm like a fucking sister, bitch. See,
you
that's
okay,
just
Biff? Calm
no, that shit
down.
man, that shit about to have me act like goddamn how the men be acting when a girl tell them no. I ain't want to fuck with your ugly ass anyway. With your dumb ass, bitch. I was just trying to holler at you because I heard your dick was big, but that shit trash anyway, little dick ass nigga. Swear, God hate light skinned niggas. Oh, bitch ass niggas. Oh, so gonna try that shit.
Oh my god. I'm
I
done
want to
with
do
you.
that. I want to do that
Why is
so
that the
bad in real
go-to
life.
insult for women? Little dick. Why is that like the go-to? It don't have to be true, but that shit win every time.
Bruh, I ain't want to talk to your ugly ass anyway. I hear that one. As soon as I say no, I just want to say something because your ass was fat. You ain't that pretty anyway. Well, bitch, okay. Somebody like it.
Biff, people have said that
Damn,
to you?
damn, Red, you ain't got to act like that. Stinking ass attitude and shit. No, nigga, your breath stinks. Like,
What, you stupid.
nah, but sometimes if they like wild aggressive, I like give them like a fake number. Or I give them my own number and
What
then
is
just block
wild
their number.
aggressive?
Like, you like the men that you feel like if you say no, you might get stabbed.
Oh my god.
If that shit's for real, man, you see that shit all over the news. Women telling men no, and they getting like outrageous and like killing them or beating on them, and that shit's ridiculous.
That is
It's so you
scary.
walk a thin line when a guy approaches you, especially when you by yourself. You walk a real thin line sometimes, trying to gauge like how if a nigga crazy, and you got to do that shit like off the rip. That shit, I was talking about that with my girls earlier in the group chat. How women we just supposed to assume all this shit immediately. Supposed to always let somebody know where we at all times. Like if you roll trees, got to make sure you watch the person roll your blunt. Or if you going out to drink, make sure you bring your own bottle. Make sure you never leave your cup. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh
and
my
you have to do that
god.
constantly all the time, and then like within seconds, within minutes. So when you rolling up on me trying to holler at me, I'm trying to gauge like, will this nigga kill me, or is it okay if I just tell him I'm not interested?
Biff, I'm so sorry. I know that women went no for real. Like I know y'all went through some bullshit, and ladies, and gentlemen, on some real shit. This is why you gotta watch the people you have around you. Like, if someone's a real friend to you, um, they're gonna have your back no matter what the situation is. Like, um, I had a friend one time. They got shit faced drunk and they were throwing up, and somebody was about to film it, and I wouldn't let them. I'm like, yo, like, nah, don't do that. Like, they obviously they had too much. They're throwing up. We all lit. Like, nah, y'all go lay down, whatever. Like, come on, man. Like, why are you pulling out your camera phone to
Yeah,
film
I'm
that?
that
Like,
friend. Don't do that. Don't do that.
and I'm also
I'm
the
that friend.
friend to tell you you've had too much. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
I am
saying?
too. Don't get no more motherfucking drink, and I sure will go to the bar. You see this shorty right here? Don't give her nothing to drink. Don't give her
Yep.
nothing to drink.
Or
I
if
would
we had a
definitely
house
do that.
party, with my homegirls or something like that, or doing that, I'll make their drinks for them. Whatever. I won't let
Yeah,
nobody else make a drink for them in case someone want to slide their shit in there. Like, you gotta have that.
yeah.
And I thank God that unfortunately I've had to learn through the mistakes of seeing what happens to other people. So I know, okay, you know what? Let me make sure I don't let this happen to me or somebody I care about.
No,
So,
that shit is scary. I've actually had a roofie in my drink before.
oh
That
my
shit is
God.
so scary. I was actually when I was at USC. I went to like at one of those student apartments. Somebody had like a party or whatever. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm about to go into the party. So like, I'm glad I went with like my girls or whatever. So we went to the party or whatnot. So I'm like, all right, let's get something to drink. So everybody got their cups, but ain't nobody like really drinking. But I hadn't drunk all day. You know what I'm saying? You in college, and I'm already like an alcoholic. So I'm like, fuck it. Let me throw it back so I can get drunk quicker.
Mm.
So like, I threw it back, and I was like, I don't typically feel like this after like the first shot or some shit like that. I'm like, something ain't right. But you don't really say, I was still drinking liquor, and I was like, well, it's all right. Ain't no big deal. But then like somebody else offered me something to drink again, and I was just kind of like, man, no, I don't think something. I was like, I ain't starting not to feel too good, and I was like, maybe I drank it too fast, or my stomach not agreeing with whatever they mix. And so I'm talking to my homegirls, and I'm like, I don't feel good. I just started to get sleepy. And I was just like, I don't think something right. Let me go ahead and go home. Now at this point, I had already had like a couple of stomach like issues, but it was more like
Mm-hmm.
for lady stuff. So I thought it was really
Ew.
related to like my lady parts.
Oh
So I
no.
was like, well, just go ahead and take me home. So it was like, all right, yeah. And I tell you, after that, I promise you, I don't remember nothing after that. I
You
told my
wait. How
roommate,
you got home?
she took me home. I don't remember going to my roommate because I came with a group of girls. I remember going to my roommate and I was like, I don't feel good. But only reason I went home because I thought it had something to do with my lady parts, not because I was like drunk or anything like that. I was like, take me home. And I bullshit you not. The next day I woke up and I could not remember shit from what happened the last night. And I was just asking her, I was like, what the fuck happened? And she was like, what are you talking about? And I was like, after we left, and she was like, you remember none of that shit between here and the house? I said, I promise you, I don't remember nothing. So I remember I remember I don't feel good. And then next thing you know, I woke up here butt ass naked. That's it.
What? What?
Well, she know I slept naked. It was my roommate. So she did what she normally did. Like she brought me in the house. She like washed me down and stuff because she was like, "You just passed out in the car." And she was like,
Damn.
"You blacked out," because they thought I blacked out.
Mm.
And that was like they was sitting in the car. They was like, I was wondering, how you kind of black out from like one shot. But they was like, but we ain't think nothing of it. We thought maybe you had been pre-gaming before we got here. I was like, no, niggas ain't been pre-game. I was like, no, can't remember nothing, nothing.
Damn.
I was like, damn. I was like, that's pretty much what a roofie is. And the only thing that's terrible about a roofie is it's in your system. It's not in your system long at all.
Mm.
So the only way to get, basically the only way to detect that you got roofie is if you get tested basically right after you take it, not too long after you take it. Other than that, it's out your system, and it's kind of there's no way to like prove it. Like, so it's just you get fucked. They look at your symptoms and be like, you know what? Yeah, you did get date rape. Like that was a date rape drug.
Damn.
But like shit like that, like you just shit like that as a woman, you have to be cognizant of all the time. Like just that quick, somebody put something in my drink. Like just that quick.
That's why you
And
gotta have
that
that
shit
road
that
dog.
yeah, like bruh, I was with girls. That's the thing. That's the crazy part. There was
Mm.
that at no point was I anywhere like by myself or to the point where what I'm saying nobody would be paying that much of attention. But I'm just saying that just goes to show. You know what I'm saying? Be careful. Just be careful. Especially as a woman.
Yeah.
And just as a person in general, hell, even as a black person in general, people are, what I'm saying? It's nice, it's good things in the world, but just with good, there's bad too. And some people just out to get you. So when you find those people that are in your circle and can ride with you, and no matter what your dreams or aspirations, you keep those people. And I can promise you, it's not a lot. And I can also promise you, you're going through hell and high water to find out who those people are. And I'm not telling you drag them through hell and high water. I'm saying they will be on the boat with the life vest with you while you're going through your hell in the water.
Yeah. What she said. That, but I mean, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's why you need to find. Oh, excuse me. You need to make sure you have friends who are gonna look out for you, not egg you on. Like, I understand, when you're younger, what I mean. I had someone I
Yeah,
never
turn
forget.
up. Yeah, like the little turn up friend. Yeah, you
Listen,
can do it,
shout
girl.
out.
I mean that's cute. You still gas your friend, like go girl and stuff, but you ain't telling your friend, girl, pull your dress up on stage. Like they know I
Right.
would flip a shit if one of my homegirls did that shit. Especially if somebody got their camera out. Girl, do you know you on camera? It's okay to shake your ass, but like I can see you coochie.
Coochie. Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
like you decided not to wear no drawers to the club, but then just because you decide that don't mean get up there and you bust it wide open. So yes, I'm gonna pull your dress down and tell you have some damn sense about your shit.
and you gotta know how to say no too. Like I told the story before. My dumb ass. I'm in the dorm room with my boys, and blah blah blah, and they up the hallway, and somebody like, man, Rob, these they scared, they acting pussy. I'm like, what are you talking about? He said, man, they won't take a shot of this. He had a bottle of Everclear. I took a shot of Everclear, woke up the next day.
Biff, let me motherfucking tell you what my first shot in college
I
was.
should have never, ever.
Biff, I had something worse than that off one shot.
Ooh.
Diesel. Do you know Diesel was my first ever liquor?
Yeah, that something wrong with you.
Biff.
Yeah,
Biff.
they're twins, so I know what you went through. Boy, I thought I drank molten lava.
At the fucking pink house with them fucking band kids.
Mm, Got to be
memories.
more careful. Then the time I got high, I went to go see Transformers. All right, telling y'all too much. That popcorn was good. That was the best.
The whole thing
ever, yo. Yeah, and that's when T.I. album came out. What was that album? T.I. versus T.I.P.
You used to lean that hat to the side.
Yeah, that T.I. versus T.I.P. album just came out.
I'm talking about you, Biff.
What? You know what, Biff? I did used to do that. I look weird in hats, so I quit buying them. All right, y'all, we done. We got nothing else. I'm done.
All right, yeah, I mean, but I love you all. I'm glad you guys tuned in for another Biff episode. We do have some things in store for you guys, like you said last time. I'm excited.
What? For
the show.
Yep.
We miss you all.
Yes, and definitely stay tuned. We're gonna have some guests on soon. And we're definitely going to continue to give y'all that content you love. Sorry, I'm distracted because somebody commented on something. I can tell. Somebody, sorry.
Right, we're gonna
for real. We need y'all support and we need y'all love though. Like, if you're listening, please rate, comment, and subscribe. If you're on iTunes, rate us, comment, subscribe. If you're in the Facebook group From My Experience Podcast, join the Facebook group and join the Group Me group. The link is in there. The link is also on the YouTube channel. I don't know how to post it anywhere else. Well, it doesn't matter because you need the app on your device, so it only makes sense to really put it there. But anyway, yeah. Don't forget you can email us from myexperiencepodcast@gmail.com. We'll read your emails on the show. We'll answer questions and things of that nature. FME_podcast. FME_podcast on Instagram.
And don't be afraid to find us in the Facebook group. And I don't answer all friend requests, but don't feel free to look at our profiles to get to know us as personalities as well. And also tell a friend. You guys always keep the golden treasures to yourself. I see the tags on Wednesday when we put up a new show, but I would love if you would tag and you would tag a friend. Let somebody else know.
Yeah, tag and tell people. Follow the Instagram page. We're going to start posting a lot more on the Instagram page and stuff like that. Because what helps drive the show is that if you're not an avid listener, we talk about everyday life stuff. You know what I'm saying? Every once in a while we'll touch on a hot topic or something, but we're not trying to be like a bunch of other podcasts who only talk about what's going on in the hip hop world or what's going on in the news. Like, we want to talk about everyday stuff that y'all can relate to. You know what I'm saying? So that helps us when we get your, it's called From My Experience Podcast. I'm going to have a travel blogger on here. I'm going to have a couple other special guests on here so y'all can hear about, what they got going on in their lives. And we can also get more perspectives on some of the things that we think about, some of the things that we go through. So that's the mission. All right, that's enough of that. Biff, go ahead and give your little peace out.
All right, you guys, you stay black, stay proud, and stay you, no matter what anybody says. We'll see you guys next week. Stay tuned.
All right, peace.
Peace.